How come it's not showing? There. Okay, cool. I'll set up. Hey everyone. I am coming today to you with a random Saturday stream. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but what is on here? I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Just because I don't really have anything planned for today other than I'm streaming. So I don't know, we'll just hang out and talk and do some stuff. I'll show you guys what I've been working on during the week, and we'll go from there, I guess. Hey, how are you? Let me just I'm emptying my pencil sharpener because it had like some little weird shavings that kept coming out every time I tried to sharpen my pencil, and it was kind of bugging me a little bit. So I'm just cleaning it off. I like these pencil sharpeners, but that is the one thing I don't like about them. They are kind of messy because it's 2 holes. So sometimes, like if I open it the wrong way, because I only use this side, but if I open it this way, all the stuff comes flying out of it, and it's a little annoying. But other than that, it's actually a really good pencil sharpener. I'm also just kind of moving things around on my desk a little bit too, because my desk is definitely a mess. It's not a mess, it's just a lot of stuff on it, and it's kind of been bugging me a little bit. So I've just been kind of trying to get it together. I also have this cough that just won't go away again. Okay, I need to find a place to put chat because I want to be able to see you, but I have my tablet on my desk and it's kind of like, it's a bit in the way. Let's see. Put chat like that. That's fine. Okay. So while I'm rearranging my desk, I've been working on the artist trading cards. So I have 2 sets done, and I need a place to put these. I don't know if I'm going to be working in gouache or Neo 2s today, so I'll just leave that there. I've been storing the ones I've completed inside of this deck box. So you've seen this set. I showed you guys this set already. And so I did complete another set, which is this one. And so this one has one metallic one. You can't really tell. It's like a really faint metallic. If I take it out, you might be able to see it a little bit. Like the pink is kind of metallic, whereas the pink in the other ones it's not metallic, it's just matte. So I have one metallic. I have 3 with the sparkly glitter on the heart. And then I have just 2 painted ones. As I was doing these, I noticed some things. Like as I'm making more, I'm noticing things I like and don't like. I am liking the paint markers. The gouache is a bit hard to get used to, but I do like the gouache as well. My acrylic gouache. I think when I use it though, I don't like to use it on textured paper. I like to use it on the smooth paper. Um, so the paint markers and the gouache is nice. I've also pulled out because I'm like throwing in all the stops on these cards, okay? So I've pulled out also, I have here a very big bucket of just kind of like random acrylic paint that I bought from like Target and different places like that. So I have like some gold and um I also have some nice matte paint too, like some nice colors like this light purple, and I have like a light pink. So these two I actually used on these cards. Let me move this because it's kind of, I think it's the glare. There we go. So these two I actually used on the background here, and I actually used on the hearts as well. So I also have like some glitter, which is what I used here on this one. So I pulled it out because it has some nice acrylic colors, like just some random different types of colors that is a little hard to come by in my regular paint sets. So I have like this is like a metallic, like a shimmer, I guess, not really metallic, but like a shimmer. So I pulled that out. I'm liking those. So I keep those nearby. And then I also found my where is it at? This here. I think I haven't tried it yet, but I think this kind of is like a glossy glaze that kind of goes over. There's like no instructions on these things, so I don't know or remember what they're supposed to do. And then this is like iridescent type of thing here. What is this? Oh, looks like YouTube has new stuff. So we have filters, and I don't want to push any of these buttons because I don't know what they do, but that's nice. Um, yeah, so I pulled these out, and then I have some color shifting paint and some other stuff. So I'm liking those. And then when I was doing these, I actually liked using the alcohol markers. I just probably need to be a little bit more patient and wait until they dry. Wait until my fine liners dry because they were still a little wet on some of them. So those ended up being grade B cards because I couldn't I couldn't wait. Or I mean I could, but I was being impatient, and when I'm being impatient, it does tend to smear. So I was using that for that. But I do like the alcohol markers. I don't know if I really like the pencil, so I will probably do like some cell shading instead because I don't know that I like the pencil, or I might just choose a different type of pencil because I was using the Holbeins, I think, and I'm not really sure if it was the paper or what it was, but I didn't like the way it felt, so I'm going to change that up. But also, and because I'm kind of still in a coloring rut, so what I'm gonna do this weekend, because I might pull out a smaller coloring book. I did want to color in Wildergorn, so if I'm feeling it, then I do have that ready on standby in case I'm like, okay, yeah, sorry for the rattling. I do have that here on standby in case I'm feeling it and I'm ready to color in that. But I have been having fun making the trading cards. So I think that's kind of what I'm gonna most likely be doing. So I wanted to show you guys because I did create some more. Well, I sketched out. They're not on cards yet, but I did want to show you guys. I did do these two. Um, you guys know this is Bo. I did these two together at work, and then I did one with all three of them. Um, Miso, Bo, and Pot. I think I named him Pot. I can't remember if it was Pot or Pan, but and then I did a couple of more. So I'll just bring them up close so you guys can see. These will be on cards as well. And um I haven't filled this one yet. This one's gonna be a special card for I want to do it for my Patreons and my YouTube members. And when I'm gonna ask everyone's birthday month. And so when their birthday month comes up, they will get this card. So I am going to probably do a bunch of these just to have them on the standby where I can just send them when it's time to send them. But it's Miso and Pot, and they are celebrating over this scrumptious looking cake. And that's pretty much so what I did, I took one of my cards and I just put it and I drew a thing around it so I can have roughly the size. And I'm gonna do probably another page of these just to have, if I get a card idea or something, I can just sketch it and the shape will already be there, because I didn't do that with these and I think these are a little bit big, but I think it'll still, the image itself, I can still get it to fit. This one actually managed to be pretty perfect, but this one's a little big. As you can see, there's still some coming off, and I know this one's big, so I have to kind of fit this in there somehow. So, hey View, how are you? How are you doing? So it's a little big, but it's okay. I can redo it. And then but I got smart when it came to this page and I just kind of stuck the card there like on the page in random spots and drew around it. And um so I keep one of these in here. I have one in the back and I can just kind of sketch around it. So today I think I'm going to work on doing this one. And I might just go in order and just, or I might just go like across. But I'm gonna do this one because I do have a Patreon. He was on the wrong channel, the mean one. That's funny. I'm gonna work on this one because I do already have a Patreon and I need to find out her birthday month. You don't have to send the day, the year, or anything like that, just a month. But yeah, so that's what I was working on. I've been doing these at work when it was like really slow. So, and then also I'm thinking it's a good idea to put them in here because I can work on the colors before I get to the card. Because for the two card sets that I have, I didn't plan out the colors, I just did it. So here I can actually plan out the colors a bit, and I won't have to worry about, the colors or anything. I just made a page like this where you sketched out the cards. Yeah, cuz I was just kind of randomly putting them in here and then I was like it would make more sense to have the card drawn out so that when I go to my light board and I go to transfer it over to paper, it's already the right size. Um so I will probably work on this one today, and I think this one's really cute. And then also I was thinking, okay, I might do mine in like booster packs, like mystery booster packs. That way, um, you don't really know what you're getting. I thought that would be cool. Maybe have it in like a 3 pack, and you kind of don't know which cards you're getting. That's kind of why I'm like creating a bunch of them, so I can just like have like, if someone is like, oh, I just want to, I'll trade you a booster pack for like 2 of my cards or something like that. And then it's a mystery. You don't know what you're getting. So I think that will be cool. But I might work on this one today because I don't know, his face expression, it turned out so cute. So I might do this one and maybe this one today. Um, I don't have this one. This one's not even, I haven't even put the final lining on that one yet. This one has the final lining on it, but let me just grab, I had a paper already that I was, oh, I think I have it here. Yeah. Oh, it's almost out of space though. I was gonna say I have one that I was already, I don't think it's gonna fit anywhere. It could probably fit here. It's pushing it though. I could just not be cheap and get another paper, but oh, it actually fits right there. I could just be cheap and get another paper, but who wants to do that, right? Okay. So, I'm just gonna rough sketch this out. I mean, I can see it a little bit, but so I'll show you guys my process because it's a quick process. It's not something that um you have to spend a lot of time on because you already have it sketched out in your book. So what I do is I actually and you don't need to put the the border, but I do the border sometimes. Like these I didn't do it, but I'm gonna try to do it with the border just so that I know when I'm on my light board where the border is. It's just a rough, and I know you guys can't really see it because but so you just kind of lightly sketch it, and then you're gonna have to go over this with some kind of pen because I don't think the light board is gonna pick up this blue. But I just quickly sketch it onto some copy paper. And this paper that you're sketching it on, it doesn't have to be the greatest because this paper is just the paper you're going to use to copy it over so that you don't have to keep using good paper or wasting a card trying to figure out, where you want your things. Just grab some copy paper, transfer it over. And my cards are basically, you guys know, it's gonna be basically just my characters mostly for now anyway. I might have some other drawings and such, but for now it's just gonna be my characters and their daily lives and things of what they're doing. It's not going to be anything too crazy because I kind of want to keep my cards the same theme. Do my live here. Okay. and that it can go straight to voicemail. Be like that where you can't like really see. So you just kind of flip it up to look and see if you missed anything. But nope, looks good. So if it looks good, and then you just take it off. And so, and I'm doing this kind of quick because we can I can show you my process and we can get to the coloring part. So my light board I have here. I've showed you guys my light board before. I don't know. It seems like I'm really close today. And it's only gonna let me zoom out. It also seems really dark. I don't know. And then it's doing that weird autofocus thing. Does it seem like I'm in a low resolution or something? Please let me know if it looks weird to you guys. All right. Let me plug in my light box because I don't keep it plugged in because I don't trust having it plugged in 24/7. So let me just plug it in. Okay, so let's see. And then you have to be careful with these light boxes too, because sometimes they get hot. I don't know why. Mine sometimes gets pretty hot, so just be careful when you're using them. Okay, so now what you would do, and I have, let me see, how many cards do I have? I have one, I don't know what kind of, this isn't the same paper as these two. This isn't either. This is like watercolor paper, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is different paper. This is Bristol, but it's not the same. I think this is the textured one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more, but I'll figure that out later. 5 is okay for now because it's not like we're going to do all 5 on stream. I'm just going to do 1. I can cut some more paper later. So with this, I'm going to show you guys that when you have the blue, you can't really see it. You can't see it at all. So what you have to do, even if I put that over that, what you have to do before, you know, all of that fun stuff, you'll want to get a liner. And I tried to use black because, well, you can see it better. So I'm just gonna line it. I was watching Kimberly's live and her cards are coming out really good too. So far, Kimberly's the only one of us whose cards I've seen. I've not seen anyone else's yet. I did have some people join the Facebook group, which I am going to do a spring cleaning. So, I'll make a post in the Facebook group that, if you're in the Facebook group and you want to remain in the Facebook group, you'll need to make a post or something so I know, because I'm going to go and do a nice clean sweep. And whomever, like there are some people whom I know want to remain in the group, but they haven't posted because they're going through some things. But if you are in the group and you want to remain in the group, then make a post so I know that you want to remain in the group. That way I can kind of gauge on who's remaining and who isn't. But I'll make an official post of that later. Probably later on today, so that I could have the info and I can do my clean sweep tomorrow. Hey, Amira. How are you? Someone at work told me my fishes on this page looks like goldfish crackers, and now I can't stop thinking about it. My starfish is a little wonky too, but that's okay. All right. Oh, you've been sick? Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're getting better. Just want to keep the lines. Okay. And I still haven't figured out if I like to have the line work done before or after I color the card. That is another thing that I'm not set in stone on yet. So each card is gonna definitely be looking a little bit different, which they're not all gonna be like the same and perfect anyways, because what do you call it? I'm not a robot. All right, so now look, I'll show you. You can see it. Well, you guys probably can't see it, but I can see it perfectly. So before, where you couldn't see it at all, now, and with my light board, you can turn the light down or you can turn it up. But I can see this perfectly, which allows me to put it on the card. And with this, I actually like to start with pencil because I just want to make sure that everything is good. And then you can always erase the pencil afterwards. And then if you do a final look at it and you don't like the line, or you want to change something, it's a lot easier to change it when you have the full sketch and you're not just making all these erase marks and trying to figure it out and all that stuff. You have most of it here right in front of you underneath. So if you decide, oh, I don't like this line, you can change that up before you even put the line on the card. So this comes in handy when I am doing this method anyway. Is pretty handy, and especially if I'm doing like mass of the same card, I found this to be helpful. And so what I like to do is kind of have it like an assembly line. So I usually will sketch all 5 excuse me, all six. I've been doing six. So I would sketch all six out first, and then I would line all six. And then I would start on the coloring. And when I do that, I would, you know, do one color. So like I would start on um let's say the skin, for example. So I would do the skin or the fur, since they're not really humans, but I would do that in on all the cards. And then let's say I would move on to the fish, and I would do the fish on all the cards, and so on and so forth. That way I can have some kind of consistency where it's not like, oh, I'm doing the coloring on the whole card, and then I'm taking a break, and then I'm moving on to the next card, but then, the paint's dry, or, now I have to mix another color, and it's not quite the same type of thing. So I like to work on um, one subject on each card before moving on. So anyway, um, this is Pot, and he is at the aquarium doing some research, and he's not quite sure about this tank, hence his face expression. So I'm gonna cut this light on to see if I've got everything. Yep, I got all the ears and all that stuff. Okay, we're good. So now that I have the sketch, and I would do this for each card, but for time purposes, I'm just gonna do it for the one. And I usually just keep my pieces of tape on the light board, because it's masking tape, so it's like I've just been re-sticking it, and it's been working. So I don't have to keep peeling tape, if that makes any sense. I can just keep using the same one, and it works fine. So now that I have the card, this is where I figure out what color I want to, and I really should do this in my sketchbook, but it's fine. We'll do it on the card because I have to cut more paper anyway. So if I mess up, then I'll just cut another one. So this is where I figure out what color I want the line work to be. And I figured, since he's in an aquarium, I'm gonna go with this dark blue. And I know it's really hard for you guys to see it, but I'm gonna go with this dark blue. And I think I'm gonna line it first, because that's what I've been doing, and it's been working out okay. I have since I'm using like acrylic and acrylic gouache, I can go over it. So if I accidentally go over a line with the paint, I can go over it with the liner, and it'll be fine. Because I've had that happen on some of the other ones, where I've accidentally went over the line work with the paint a little bit, but I was able to go right back in. So that was good. And so this is the Bristol. This is the one that I had cut from my alcohol markers, but before we put any color on here, I want to let it dry for a minute, because that's what happened last time. We were putting the alcohol marker down, and it didn't turn out so well because it decided to smear. So I don't know, for some reason I feel like I want to put some color shifting paint on this one. I know his arm is not. This arm, I don't know. I know I drew it probably wrong, and that's probably, it's bugging me a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Something just looks off a little bit, but I'm not a professional artist, so my anatomy and everything is not going to be perfect. So don't let it bug you, because it was bugging me at first, and then I was like, well, I had to ask myself, why are you letting it bug you? You're not a professional artist. You are still learning. So don't let it bug you, because for somebody that's still learning, you're doing okay. And now I'm fine with it. So, oh, Amira, while I have you here, um, can you send me your birthday month, please? Because I am working on a special trading card for my Patreon members and my YouTube members when I unlock it anyway. They will send me their birthday month, and they will get a special card. I just want to make sure I have everybody's birthday month so that when it's time to send it out, I can just send it, because I'm going to work on doing the cards today so I can just have them ready. So there, right? So I will let that dry. Once it's dry, then I can like kind of erase some of the pencil marks. But I do want to try some color shift paint. And another thing that I want to work on today is I have my my little painter's color diary thing, and I had started putting my watercolors in here in this one. But I'm quickly finding out that I'm not into watercolors like that. I mean, I am, but for all honesty, I'm preferring acrylic, gouache, and gouache. So I swatched all of my Turner. What happened to page 1? This thing is kind of finicky. Okay, so I skipped a page, and then, oh, whoops. Okay, I guess this was all the colors I have in the Turner. Okay, anyway, I swatched the Turner acrylic wash, and I also swatched my Holbein, but I'm thinking of swatching my my, what do you call it? I can't, my acrylics. Jesus. I'm like, I can't even get the words out. So I want to swatch my acrylics. So I'm gonna start probably with, because I have like shimmer, and then I have like satin, which, so it's like different ones, but I'm gonna start with my Target brand ones. Like this one is satin. I also have metallic. So I'm just gonna pull out all of the Target brand ones first, which every time I go in there, I see what kind of color they have, and then if it's a color I don't have, or if it's a color I think is cool, I will grab it. So I've amassed quite a collection of these things, and I've not been in Target in a while, which is probably a good thing. Because, and they're not really that expensive either. They're, you get a lot of paint in the bottle. Still finding them. You get a lot of paint in the bottle, so I like the brand. I think it's pretty good. Okay, so. Oh, I wonder why this thing is only zooming out. Okay, so I need to separate before I do this, because while we're waiting on our friend here to dry, which I'm going to move over, I'm going to separate these because I don't know. I'm going to count how many I have. And I know this stream is totally random, But it's random anyway because I don't usually stream on Saturday, so I didn't have anything planned. So this is what I normally do on Saturdays. I find something at my desk to work on, whether it be organizing, swatching, um, you know, going through, rearranging my desk, working on some kind of project, coloring or art related. Okay, so these are all the ones I have. I know, ridiculous. And they're not even all in shot. Okay, there. Those are all the ones I have. So if you look at the top, some of them say metallic, some say glitter, shimmer, satin, and I think, oh, and neon. I have one neon color. And I think this one's glitter. So some of them are like the handmade modern. Um, and then some of them are Mondo Llama. Now they're both the Target brand, I believe. I know Mondo Llama is. I'm not sure about handmade modern because when I went last time, I didn't see any handmade modern ones. Um, I'm not sure what's going on with some of these paints. I don't know if they are going bad on me or what, but we will see when it comes time. Because this one has some, it looks like the color is separating, or it's, I hope it's not moldy. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. Um, so I just want to check them. So I'm going to start with the shimmer. I'm going to push all these back and I'm going to grab my little, I've been using the same little paper for like, just to do the cards on so I don't mess up my desk or my board. So I'm going to start with the shimmer. So that one's fine. This one's fine. I use this one on that card, so I know this one is fine. I have this blue in here. It doesn't look like anything weird is going on with it. I don't know what's going on with that brown one. It's a bit strange. Let me see. This is satin. These are all satin. Satin. This is metallic. Also satin. Oh, here's a shimmer. This one is egg. That one seems fine. Most of them looks like they're satin colors, mostly. So I'm just gonna move the satins in one line here. And then the metallics. This is also metallic. My one little lonely neon and 2 glitters. Okay, so I have 4 satin, 2 glitter, 6 metallic, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, possibly 9. We're gonna see what's going on with this one. And the satin and 1 neon. So, I think I should be able to fit all of those on here. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right, so what I was using for my acrylics was this thing. This is when I was working on the card that I showed you guys earlier. So you can see the glitter and the pink and the whatnot. But I can just put some paint right on top of these. It'll be fine. I think I got these things at the Dollar Tree. They're actually pretty handy. So I'm just going to, and I might actually even just work right out the jar because it doesn't make any sense to put some there and all I'm doing is swatching. So right out the jar is what I will probably be doing. I'll probably use it to like mix it a little bit, but I'm not going to put a bunch of it in here. So I'll just leave it here just in case. I'm going to open my water jar here. And again, this is just stuff I do when I'm sitting here at my desk. And I do have like some brushes that I was enjoying working with when I was working on the cards too. So I kept those out because I didn't want to mix them back in with the regular brushes. So I've been having myself a good time. I like the Princeton one, and this small one here is really good for detail. And this one I was using for like the backgrounds, this bigger one. It's a little crusty because, you know. But anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that in the water a little bit, let it get uncrustified because it is definitely crusty. And I guess I'll start with Shimmer Egg. I guess it's shimmery. I was gonna say it doesn't look very shimmery, but yeah, it kind of does. I must have used this for something because it's like a good amount of it is gone. Okay, so I usually just put some, and I know these are acrylics, they're gonna be opaque, so they're gonna cover probably this line. But I try not to use them so opaquely, if opaquely is a word. Let me just try to find a pen. Not find a pen. I have pens. I'm just trying to find one that is of the size I'm looking for. Because some of them are a little big. Okay. This is my blue one. Have I started using this one yet? Okay. 0.4. Good enough. Okay. So my brush should be uncrustified. And then for acrylics, I like to have the brush damp, but I don't like it super soaked. So I'm just going to dip my brush in there. I'm going to put a little bit down here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go right across. We'll test the shimmering after. But I just want to make sure that there's a good amount of it down. Looks like there's still some pink on this brush. I might need to get a different brush. Just so that there is no other colors being dragged into this. So with this one, you can still kind of see the line underneath. I guess because it's white. I wonder if all the shimmer ones are like that. It does shimmer nicely though. Linda, hey. How are you? So this one is egg, I guess. So I'm just gonna put, I mean, I guess I can put shimmer egg. Yeah, I just put shimmer egg. I was gonna put S, but I can't do that because we have satin. Oh no. Sit down, Linda. Sit down. Okay, our next one is we're gonna do rose. Yeah, I am finally off. I am tired, but I'm off. After this stream, I'll probably take a nice nap. This one's kind of thick. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down. Hey, Kimberly. She was using her pan pastel. Stop fibbing. Ah, that's why you tired, huh? Mm-hmm. And so, that was Shimmer Rose. Yeah, I'm pulling out all the stops. I also pulled out my Nuvo drops and my geez, what do you call those things? Stickles. I pulled those out too. So that's the Shimmering Rose one. Next we have Shimmer Sky. Whoa, there's a bubble. Okay, we'll let that pop on its own. As long as it doesn't pop on my desk, we're okay. I'm just gonna pull this right out the top. You get so much paint. These would probably be good to use in backgrounds and coloring books too. I don't know. I'd be scared to use my paintbrush in coloring books because I'm not great with paintbrushes like that yet. So I'd be like, oh, I don't want to mess up the page. One, I don't think my hand is sturdy enough. But one of these days. I was a little salty this morning because Walmart is out of ketchup for some reason. And I am out of ketchup in my house. And that is one thing I don't like being out of because I love ketchup and the struggle. But I'm too lazy to go to the store today. So tomorrow after I rest, tomorrow morning, I will go. Well, we will go anyway. Um, that's the Shimmer Sky, which I think so far is my favorite one. Put the clear gesso on the page, no fear. Yeah, it's just that if I go outside the line, I'll probably drive myself crazy. So I did find this in one of my boxes. I have, yeah, they're out of ketchup. Weird, right? They've been out since yesterday. He said it was because it's a holiday, so that's probably why. But this one I don't think is clear. I think this is just white gesso. But um, it doesn't say that it's clear or anything. So I would assume white, just by looking at it. Yeah, I think it's like President's Day or something on Monday, and that's why maybe they're out. I don't know. National Ketchup Day. I know, right? You know, we like to look for reasons to barbecue, so with Monday being a holiday, there goes all the ketchup. All right. So I'm like, that's fine. I'll just get up and go to the store. I won't question Walmart and their weirdness because it is Walmart. So no telling. All right. This one's interesting. All right, good enough. So this one, That one's pretty cool too. This one's aqua. You won't be barbecuing. I won't be barbecuing either. I just need some ketchup. Nope, I am not barbecuing. I plan on just baking some actual, chicken, mashed potatoes, and whatnot for dinner. And I'm not barbecuing. I'm not doing all that. Not after all those hours I just worked. No, ma'am. And my hours at work are about to get even longer, so fun. Um, anyway. All right, so those are the shimmer colors. And I think these will be good for like backgrounds or just, I don't know, maybe like confetti and party colors. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like birthday party colors. Look, I got paint on my hands already. Oh, you're making chili. Okay, I guess I'm going over to your place. All right, so that was the shimmers. I'm just gonna leave those over there for now. Okay, let's do the glitter since there's only 2 of them. I have, this one doesn't even have a color. It just says glitter acrylic paint. Like the top is just glitter. Linda out here trying to get me to mess up my 2 favorite books. I said I was scared to do it. And those are not the books I want to be testing it in. That's for certain. No, ma'am. So I don't know if this is just supposed to be glitter. We'll find out when it dries, I guess. Oh, I guess so, because it's just going on like glitter. So, okay. You guys know how I am about glitter, so this is like paint form glitter, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to experiment on some plain Amazon paper where I don't care about going outside the lines or something like that. Cause or like print out my own coloring page where I can keep practicing on printed paper. So I guess I'm just gonna put glitter, I guess. I mean, gold glitter. I don't know, what would you even call this? I guess gold glitter since it's gold. I don't know. I'm just gonna put glitter, I guess. Since we don't have a name. And then this one is Sparkling Diamond. Oh, you said they look, what looks expensive and worthy of those books? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this one doesn't want to open. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just me being me. What is that? Okay. There's like a big lump in there that's kind of doing some Alien versus Predator type of stuff. It's probably the plastic. And I just left it there when I opened it, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's just grab some of it. I don't think this one is going to dry clear. Almost makes you want to go into Target and buy another bottle, doesn't it? No, Jazz, it does not. Though, I do like those shimmer colors. So, if I see another shimmer, I might not be able to help myself. So, okay, once that one dries, we'll see what it really looks like. Because I can see it a little bit, but so far that gold one is kind of outshining the sparkling diamond. I don't think it's gonna dry clear, like I said. It's probably gonna stay that grayish color. Okay, moving on to the metallics. Okay. All right. This one, okay, geez. I guess I got some paint like on the side, so it was like really hard to open. Gosh. Okay. I hope all the others aren't like that, because I don't know if my hands can take that. I have to clean that off later. Okay, I might have grabbed too much. Okay, New Penny looks very New Penny-like. I'm not going to put that on as tight as it was because, my goodness. New Penny. Looks like I dropped some pieces. Okay. Don't even really have to pick that one up. It's pretty sparkly. Oh, there. You can see this one now. So it's like gray. It has a gray tint. This one has kind of a tint too. It's not completely clear. So this one has like a light yellow tint with gold glitter, and this one has a gray tint with like silver. There's some gray glitter specks in there, so it's pretty nice. I like it. Let's see. We have glistening gold. Oh, this one was easy to open. Good. Oh, I forgot to shake it though. I try to shake these up before I use them because they've been sitting for a while. It's the bubble though. Just put that over there. All right. Let me just clean off the brush. Make sure there's no more New Penny left on it. That color was pretty bold. This one's interesting. I don't know why I thought it was going to be more opaque than what it is. It's not. It's, this one's pretty transparent. Maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? But there's that one. I should probably wipe some of these off before I just throw the lid back on it, because that's probably why I'm having such a hard time opening them. Okay. Anyway, that is the glistening gold. hope I spelled that right. I should have just looked at the bottle, but it's fine. I use everything in that water. Yeah, I use my metallic watercolors in there very lightly. But that's it. Everything else in there is pencil. I'm too chicken. I'm scared to mess up my book. That book was not cheap. All right, let's this one is pewter. Pewter's got some bubbles in it. Or a bubble. I'm trying to pop. I don't know why. I'm trying to pop it instead of just minding my own business and letting it do it whatever it needs to do. Okay. This one seems interesting. This one's giving off dark alley dungeon vibes. All right. I'm gonna put this back. Let that bubble do whatever it wants to do. Uh-oh. Oh, I bet it's popped now. Okay. Computer. All right. There's that one. That one just kind of looks like a warm gray, kind of metallic. You said I do them oddly? What do you mean? I just swatch over it because, I think the line is there to tell you if it's opaque or not, right? That's what I was told. I don't know. I don't know. I just, like for the watercolor one, I was trying to do it properly, where I was trying to do just the watercolor here and then add some water and let it kind of go over, but that didn't work out so well. So, me and watercolors. But for the acrylics, because they're so opaque, I'm just swatching them because this is how I use my acrylics anyway. So, I'm almost certain that I'm not going to do it the fancy way or the proper way. One, because I don't know how, and two, I don't know if I have the patience to learn. So, um, I'm always odd when it comes to this stuff. It's okay. That's why I watch your channel, because you usually know how to do this stuff. So if one day I do have the patience to learn, which, don't hold your breath, I can just go watch your channel. But for the watercolor one, I was trying to do that. Like you can see it a little bit here where I was like, okay, this one, this is probably the only one it worked out on. This one and this one down here. But I guess you're supposed to put like more color here and then go over the line. The line is there to see if it's like, you know, how well it goes over black, I guess. But then I guess you're supposed to add like water and then I don't know, but I gave it a little small effort and that was that. Cause like, see, it tells you here, it tells you like how for the transparency, that's what the line is for. And if you're like for the Caran dash, how opaque it is. So for watercolor, it's to see how transparent the watercolor is. And for something like, you know, neocolors or acrylics, it's supposed to be how opaque it is. So that much I do know. I know what the line is there for. As far as how to swatch it, I don't, no ma'am. So this is 20K gold. So there's that one. Yep, so I'm just gonna go to view channel when I want to look at the proper way. But if you're looking for the proper way, you ain't gonna find it here. Let me tell you now. Wow. Okay, when I open these, Jesus. All right. And it's like a bubble. Oh, it popped. Good. Right. So this is a brassy buckle. Yeah, I kind of wish that I paid a little bit more attention in art class. I mean, I kind of did, but it was like high school art, so it wasn't like they weren't teaching much that I didn't already know. So it was kind of like, I don't want to say I goofed around in there, but it was like I did the work and then I kind of was doing my own thing because the work wasn't hard. But I wish I took that time to learn more maybe and ask more questions. I don't know. I was just, my art class was at the end of the day and I was ready to go home. Which I don't know why I was in such a rush to do that either, but that's another story within itself. All right. That's an interesting color. I'm not really sure what to think about that one, but okay. What did I say this was called? Oh, brassy buckle. Okay. Does it look like brass? Maybe. Yeah, I guess you can say it kind of looks like brass a little bit. You learned what not to do. Yeah, I was in that class like, okay, here's my work. Um, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. And I was one of those. I'm still kind of like that. Leave me alone. I'm not really a people person, and I'd rather be with, in my own mindset versus trying to, what in the world is this? What is going on here? This gotta go. Is this paint or plastic? It's hard to see what's going on here. And I don't want to touch it because I don't want my hands dirty. Even though they're already dirty, I'm just gonna put some paint down because I'm not really sure what's going on with this color, but okay. Is there too much water on my brush or is that just this paint? I wiped it off, so I don't think it's my brush. This one's interesting. I'm not quite sure what this is, but okay. Anyway, this one's called Warm Embers. Um, oh, there's like some tiny, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are some very tiny, like orangey yellow specks of glitter. Okay. All right, that one's interesting. It's not bad. Um, Folks say you shade in reverse. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to start with You see it? Yeah, I'm waiting on it to dry. Hopefully you can see it a little better when it dries, but they're very tiny. But if I can angle it the right way, you can probably catch it a little bit, like right there. Can see it a little. Okay, moving on to the satin. And satin is just, I guess, matte. I don't think it's anything fancy about the satin paint. Satin is satin, I guess. Let me just get all of this warm embers off this brush because that did have some glitter to it. All right. This one is completely opaque. It covered that line so well. That line didn't stand a chance. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, that is slate. I guess I go from light to dark better than going from dark to light. Who goes dark to light? Whoa, look at that. Yeah, I don't go dark to light either. So I guess I'm shading in reverse too. I tend to put down lighter layers and then the middle and then the dark and then the middle and then the light and then, like that. But I don't go from dark to light. That's interesting. Some people do it, especially with like the Prismacolors. I've seen it. They'll put down their darkest color first and go that way. And I'm like, I guess that's because the Prismacolors blend very well, so you can do that. But I don't. Even with my Prismacolors, I go light to dark. Now, when I'm using my gouache and my acrylic gouache, I don't think I really have a choice other than to go dark to light because that's how that medium works. So that's how I use that kind of, or how I'm learning to use it, because trust me, I'm no expert. There's nothing wrong with that. We can be backwards together. Yeah, twins, right, exactly. I'm like, that's, hey, whatever works for you is what I say. All right. So that last one was gooey marshmallow. This one, what is happening here? Okay. I don't think there's enough water on my brush. All right, this one is Snuggly Teddy Bear. Getting interesting with the names as I go along, I see. So these don't have any shine or anything to them. They're just flat. All right, this one's Roasted Espresso. as I'm swatching these, it's not making me want to do anything but go to Target and see what other colors they have. Yeah, I like these. I don't use them often though. I use them in like my projects and stuff, but not in my coloring books. Cause I like the matte acrylics. I don't really like the shiny ones. I have a whole set of acrylic paint, but it's like shiny, so I don't use it that much. It doesn't dry matte. So it's like I like it. I love the colors, but um it's shiny so I can't put anything on top of it. It's kind of annoying. So this is roasted espresso. I always say espresso, but it's actually espresso. Anyway. Oh no, this looks like needs to be wiped off. Yes, no, yes. Let me do that. What brand are they? This is the Mondo Llama it's basically just a Target brand. So like where you go to see all the Mondo Llama stuff, there's a whole section of paint in little jars like this. And on the top, it'll tell you if it's satin or glitter or something like that. Okay, so this is that mystery one I was wondering about, why it looked the way it looked. It looks fine. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, but okay. You trashed the brand. No, Mondo Llama is actually pretty decent. Their pencils could, use some work, but their their acrylic paint I like because it's basically because it used to be handmade modern, but they either changed the name or they bought them out. I'm not really sure what went on, but it's still in the little jars and everything. So I think they just changed the name. View. Now I've not. I like their fine liners. The fine liners are great. Um, the pencils definitely could use some work. The pencils I would say would be good for someone who's just starting. Because you can blend with them a little bit. I hate the fact that they didn't put names on them and there's no numbers, there's no way to identify what the colors are. That irritated my soul because, and I know it's possible because they named the metallic ones and they named the skin tone ones. So I felt like you all might as well put in the extra effort and name the other colors. Um, but that's the pencils definitely need some work. But the fine liners is good. The acrylic paint is good. What else have I tried of the Mondo Llamas? I don't think I've tried the markers. Um, I see they have paint markers. I was tempted, but then I was like, after the pencils, I was like, that's okay. I'll stick to the acrylic paint. But the acrylic paint is definitely good. I like it. But that's just me and acrylic paint. So, uh, especially because, like I said, it dries matte. So, and they have shimmer, metallic, satin, glitter, and did I say glitter? Glitter, metallic, satin, and neon. Yeah, oh yeah, I touched the paper in the store and I was like, nope. And it's probably good for sketching, like pencil and maybe pen, but don't put anything wet in there. I don't care if it does say it's good for wet medium. That paper is not thick enough. Just from me touching it, don't do it. I do not recommend it. They are lying. Um, it is not good for wet medium because it's not thick enough. There is no, it doesn't even look like you can possibly be like, all right, well, maybe just light washes. Yeah, no. Use like marker, pen, pencil. That's it. And be careful with the marker, honestly. Um, just because sometimes markers can be too wet and it will rip that paper up. I know it will. So this one is called Deep Sea. Yeah, it'll rip it up. It'll rip it right up. Some paper, you know how those budget papers are. I like this deep sea color. I don't know why I keep picking this up when I can just do this. So there's that. And then look, you can even see the orange and yellow sparkles I was talking about in that one. That sparkling diamond is nice too. Okay, I don't know why I didn't zoom in earlier. That would have been extremely smart from the beginning. Let me see if I can just get you guys. Okay, yeah, so those are the colors. I have 4 more to swatch, so bear with me. This next one is Oxford Blue. Ooh, they on the web, on what website? On Target's website? Now, you know you shouldn't have said that out loud. I just said I wasn't going to Target because I didn't feel like it and I didn't need to. Here you come talking about it's on the website. I think I got a Target coupon too. Mm-mm. You leave my wallet alone. Every time I say I'm not going to do it, you going to go looking on the internet. Mm-mm. Nope, I'm not doing it. Then y'all going to see me next time. Oh, yeah, so I ordered, but I am trying to save up for, I want to try some Holbein gouache, and that stuff is not cheap. So I am trying to, I went to, where did I go? Blick, and they only had like one set. View over there laughing at my struggles because she didn't. I do though. I would like to get probably some more satin colors because I am liking these better than my other ones. Um, because of them drying matte and they're not like normal colors. Like you notice there's like no bright red, yellow, oranges or anything. Like there's these colors aren't like your standard colors. They're like this purple is probably pretty standard, but other than that, um, I don't know why I just did that. That's not a Q, that's an O. Oxford Blue. Um, this one is probably the most standard one I have. All the other colors are like colors you would whoa, that is bright. Linda would be on it too if they had. She's like, actually, yeah, no, I believe you on that one. Are you enjoying the pen pastels? Are you addicted to them? I don't have any. I see them at Blick. Every time I go, I look at them and I'm like, mm-mm. Pass them up, Jazz. Pass them up. That's not what you're here for. And even this purple, I thought it was going to be like standard, but it doesn't look like it. Um, yeah, I have to do pretty good. So far, though, when I go in there, I don't spend any more usually than like 20 something bucks. This last time I think it was close to 30, but um I try to go in there with a purpose. So I'm not spending a crap ton. I'll usually go and get like a couple pencils and maybe a tube of paint depending on how much I have saved. Um this next one is coral. Might as well write it down. Um but yeah, going in Blix, dangerous. I'm interested, especially since I had it on my list. Acrylics in those bottles. Yeah. Because I think the bottles to me I like better than the tubes. Because you can just look. This one I'm not even open. This I got this from Amazon. If you go on my wish list, you can see it there. It's the Painter's Color Diary. I think it might be called something else on Amazon, but if you go on my wish list, I think it's still there. I'm not even opened this one, so I'm concerned on what it looks like now. Where's my trash bag? I swatched New Penny. New Penny is this one. I don't have Pretty Penny, but I have New Penny. I'm on Blick or often. They bought the company I used to buy my oils. But see, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Cause like whenever he goes to get the car serviced, I'd be like, "Can we go to the art store?" And he'd be like, "Do you need something from the art store? Or do you just want to go to the art store?" Cause he knows if it's not something that I need, that later on I'm gonna be like, "I didn't need to buy this. Why did you let me?" So he'd be like, "Is it something you need or is it something you want?" But I try to act like I have some sense when I go in there and get only what I say I'm gonna get. So like I usually write up a plan the night before, like, okay, I'm gonna get, 2 pencils from this. Like the next time I go, I'm definitely gonna pick up a tube of acrylic gouache. I will probably, I wrote down what I would probably need. I wrote it down, I think, in my sketchbook. No, I wrote it down in my little notepad, I think. Um, so I have like a little plan. So I have the colors I own and the colors that I would probably need down here. So I need some pale greens. I need a big tube of white, some skin colors, some pastel colors. And then I wrote Daniel Smith watercolors, but I'm going to not get any watercolors right now because I'm not into watercolors right now. So these are the Derwent drawing pencils that I have. And these are the Graphitins that I have. I might pick up, if I go, hopefully they have the color of the Graphitin I want. It was like a bluish one, I think, but it was, the pencil was broken and it looked like it had been sharpened down a whole bunch. So I was like, I want a newer one. I don't want to buy one that's all sharpened and used. Anyway, so there's coral. And then the last one I have is neon cobalt. I had a brain freeze there for a minute. Yeah, the bottles look like something you won't spill. Exactly. Whoa. Just be careful when you open them though, because they do have like bubbles and they do weird things sometimes. Like there's a bubble in that one, and then sometimes it's like a little string, and you have to make sure that you are wary when you. I'm just gonna grab it from the top. Just be careful when you open it, is what I was getting at. This is neon, but all right. I was only supposed to be swatching a few of these and getting back to that trading card I was doing, but I'm like, I might as well swatch all of them since I pulled them out. So this turned into a swatching stream. It's okay. I don't think it gets, this one is just seems to be a transparent one. It's not going to get any thicker than this, I don't think. Because my brush is not that wet. So it's interesting to see. I see steel blue shadow. What are they? Is it satin or which ones are you looking at, View? Because they do have different categories. They have like satin and glitter and stuff like that. So the only one I have that has the name Penny in it is the new Penny, and that is a metallic color. So those are my Target brand is what I'm calling them. I just want to make sure I got them all. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22. Yeah. Okay, cool. I got them all. So those are the Target brand paints. I also have some other ones that I got from Target, but they're not Target brand, obviously. Oops, knocking the camera over. Then I have some that I got from like the dollar store and just random. I don't even know where this one came from. But there are some that I got from Target that is not Target brand, but I'm gonna put my Target brands in this bin and then we'll talk about the other ones. And I just keep them in a bin here. Yeah, the store doesn't actually have a whole bunch either. You just have to go like, I think the guy told me they get a shipment in like every 2 weeks. He said just every 2 weeks if you want to. I said, I'm not coming here every 2 weeks. You trying to get my money. But every 2 weeks they do like a different shipment and they'll have a couple in there and you know, you just get the colors that you want or whatever. But all right, Target brand is away. So these other colors, so like these I got from the Dollar Tree. I just got one black, one white, just because I probably will need those. I'm actually missing one of these. I had a blue one in this color, but I don't know where it is. So that's interesting. But I think let me see which one it was. It was either a blue or a green, but it was pretty. I think it was part of me wants to say it was meadow something, which means it was probably green. Um, this one I can't really remember if I got it from Target or not. I'm not sure where I got that from. This one I got from, I think it was Hobby Lobby's or Michael's. Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance for $1.50, so I picked it up. But I had a blue one like that somewhere. I don't know where it is. But anyway, another brand that I got is this Delta Creative. And they have these at Target too. So I went and I picked up some pastel like colors, as you can see here. I got pumpkin, bright yellow, light ivory, hydrangea pink, GP purple, whatever GP is, Caribbean blue, and then I also have rain gray, and I have one gold in the luxe metallic, and then I have the glitter explosion clear hologram color. But apparently it says danger of combustion. Do they all say that? No, just this one. Why? Indoor use only, but yet it's combustible. Oh, do not store or use near heat or flame. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. So I'm kind of waiting on this page to dry. So I'm just gonna put Target brand acrylics, because um I also have like acrylic gouache and stuff, so I want to make sure that I put if it's acrylic or if it's acrylic gouache or just regular gouache. So let's see, how many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think I'm gonna put them on another page, because if I decide to get other colors in these, it'll probably be best to have them on another page. You have them in a bin? Yeah, that's where I have mine. Mine's in a bin. My acrylics are in a bin, and then my acrylic gouache is in this thing for now. It's just a clear bin, and I have them separated by color until I can think of something better. But that's where they are for now. So let's see. I've been going for well over an hour, and we did not get to color our little friend. So what I think is I'm gonna probably let him dry overnight, and we will color him on stream tomorrow. Probably using some of, because I still have another bucket of paint. So I think I'm gonna swatch all of my paint today, because I still have like, oh, here it is. I was talking about I was looking for those other colors I had. So here, see, I had got these on sale at Hobby Lobby. So I need to swatch these all. And then look, there's another one of these glitter explosion ones. Oh, but this one isn't combustible. Oh yeah, it is. They just made the warning smaller. They probably should have kept it the same size as this one, because I almost thought it wasn't combustible, but apparently it is. Okay. So interesting. This one says apply with a foam brush, and this one says a foam sponge brush or a Taklon bristle brush. Interesting. I just use regular paintbrush. But maybe I'll try a foam brush. But I also have the Color Shift. Oh, this is a different brand. This is Color Shift. This is Folk Art. Okay, so that's a different brand. But I also have the Delta Creative Flash Metallic, which is also like a color shift type of thing. So I need to swatch all of these. So that's probably what I'll do today. I'm going to swatch the rest of my acrylics, and then I'm going to, okay, what's the day plan? Because it's already 12:30. So after my nap, here's what's going to happen. I need to cut more Bristol paper and sketch 5 more of these. I'm going to sketch 6 more in case this one turns out terrible. Sketch six more of these guys, And then also I'm going to show you guys the one that I'm working on for the Patreon members. One more time in case you weren't here when I showed it. So if you're a Patreon member or any YouTube members, once I unlock YouTube membership, this one will be sent out for those who have birthdays. So if your birthday is in March, let's say, and you're a Patreon member, then you'll get this card in March. And I have to plan out the colors and stuff, but it's miso and pot, and they're celebrating over a cake. So I'm going to work on that if I have some time later today, but definitely going to finish swatching my paint, sketch 6 more of those things, and I need to cut down some more paper and change my paint water too before I finish the swatching, because this is what my paint water looks like right now. It's pretty gross and it has glitter at the bottom. So and I changed the jar for my paint water. I put it in a mason jar because it doesn't leak and I'm accident prone, and that is the kind of stuff that I need because I'm accident prone. So my desk is probably going to be a good hot mess until Monday, but lately I've been trying to kind of have a plan with things that I do so that I'm not all over the place. So gonna get that going. Once I finish swatching my paint, I'm going to cut down some more Bristol paper. I think I like the smooth better, so I'll probably do that. Yeah, so you just minding your own business. Yeah, you might as well pull them out. And these things, these books I got on Amazon, they were like, I got the 2-pack, so it was 2 for $20, but probably less than that. 17 something, I don't know. $20 or under for 2. This is the smaller size. They have a big size, 9 by 13. Yeah, I did a video on this, so if you go to my videos and watch, you guys can see me actually swatch out. In this one, I swatched 1 row here. I didn't do all of them. I just did this top row, and then I did the top row of this one and the top row of this one. So not only did I show off the color diary, but I also talked about the Daniel Smith watercolors. But I like these books. I'm definitely probably gonna have to get some more though, because they come with 10 pages, and each page I think has I think someone was saying you can get the refills of the page, but I think I'm just gonna buy a new book because I don't want the book to be too thick. Right now they're pretty thin. They're pretty thin, and I kind of like that. So I'm just going to get okay, that's dry. I can close it. I mean, I can turn to the next page. I'm just gonna get another book and just continue on from there, because I do want to build up my acrylic and my acrylic gouache collection. And I also need to swatch my paint markers, which I don't know how well they're going to do on this paper because it's very textured. So I might just leave them swatched where I have them swatched at. That's fine enough for me. But I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to go take my normal Saturday nap. And if anyone is on later, I will try and watch. Just send me a message or something. Because I keep, like, views. I keep missing her lives for some reason because YouTube isn't telling me about it. I think I caught, like, the tail end of Linda's a couple days ago. And I'm just like, what is happening here with YouTube? So, yeah. I will watch. Just, right now I need to go take a nap. And I might even get back on later. We'll see. Because I do need to get my watch hours up. So I'll probably even be on myself later, if I'm being honest. So I will see you all a little bit later on, probably. If not, then I will see you tomorrow for normal regular stream. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for leaving likes and sharing my videos. And I will catch you guys later on. Bye. Come back later? Okay, I'll come back on later. But I got a nap first. Yeah, I definitely need a nap first. But I'll come back on later. Yeah, I don't mind. Because it's Saturday, so I'm not doing anything. I got a nap first. And then I'll come back on and I'll cut some paper with you guys and all that stuff. Maybe swatch the rest of this stuff with you guys too if you like. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.